This is not what this video is about, but I did want to mention it. I bought two more saws, reciprocating saws, and since I already had some Makita stuff and two chargers and four batteries, I decided to try the Makita reciprocating saws. These were reconditioned bare tools, so I didn't really give a whole lot for them. This is the DeWalt that I've had for years, and you know, it's okay. Massive amounts of vibration, and this part in here I've had to replace. This is not very well made. If you pull this is the blade release, and if you pull it back too far, it kicks over on the back side of the lever in here that it breaks over to release the blade. So not a very good design. You got to be really careful with this, and I actually did break this off in here and had to order it apart and replace it. But it works. You know, it's not bad. It's just not as good as this beast here. Let me make sure my name's not showing. I put my name and driver's license number on all my tools. Alright. This, it's okay. It's only got a 1/2 inch stroke. This has a 1 inch stroke. And you definitely notice a difference. It takes a lot longer with a 1/2 inch stroke to cut. But on the other hand, one hand operation. So I do like that. It's not for what I was using it for, cutting limbs and stuff. It just doesn't have the power to go through that stuff. This, it's got more power, definitely more power than the DeWalt, and it is really way better built. This thing releases so much. It's a much more better thought out. That's how easy it comes out. Just one little lever, and it seems to have less vibration. I like it. And I'll tell you the truth, if I could replace all these, I would probably move into Makita. They have some really, really well-built products, tools. And, you know, DeWalt has just gotten insane with the price of their batteries, and they're not even good batteries. And I've really gotten screwed on these batteries. These are lithium-ion batteries, and my God, they last and last and last. And I'm very happy with the batteries. 18 volts. All right, that's not what this video is about. This video is about that. I've got a few, over the years, I've had a few injuries that make it really, really difficult for me to get up in the bed of my truck. And I have to get in there frequently. And what I started doing was leaving my tailgate closed and then stepping up on my ball, stepping up on the bumper, putting a leg over, and then getting inside here and then reaching around to the handle and then dropping the tailgate. So I bought this ladder here, and I'm fixing to install it. And here, let's have a look at what's inside. Oh, I bought this through Tractor Supply. It was about 50 bucks. It's not something they keep in stock, and it took me about 2 months to get this, and I finally got it the other day. And I'm on a first name basis with most of them folks there, and they called me when it came in. I tried not to be a pest. I knew it was going to be a while, but I called them about once a week there, and then I just sort of forgot about it. And then they called me about a month later and said, "Hey, you still want that ladder?" "Yeah." "Well, come get it." All right, this is it. I haven't opened this yet. I don't know what kind of tools I'm going to have to bring out there with me, but I'm fixing to move my truck in the shade, and we'll see you around there. All right, we're in the shade. Take your Sharpie, reach in here, and kind of trace where this edge of this tailgate is, where it closes on the door jamb here. That way you don't mount this thing where it won't close. I'm going to show you what all tools we need here in a second. 5/32 drill bit, Phillips, 5/32 hex key, 10mm wrench, and a Sharpie. Here's all the hardware. Here's my mark right here. So I want to mount this as close to that line as possible. And there's a hump here, so I'm going to have to stay below that hump. And also as close to the top of this as possible. And I've always hated this part of the Ford tailgate. They're really screwed up. This thing pulls out of here constantly. This thing, when you drag stuff in and out of the bed, it will hook on this and bend it up. So all the way down here, I've had to go bend it back down and screw this thing back together. This was really badly designed, Ford. Anyway, let's get back to this. There's a couple of screws here I'll have to avoid. So I'm thinking this is about it here. If I catch this middle rib, tell you what, I'm gonna have to assemble this and see if I'm gonna miss this where I'm at. Let me get this assembled and have a look. Yeah, that's gonna work. There is some leeway here. So I'm gonna drill 6 holes and screw this down. Probably here, one here, here and here. All right, got these mounted. Now I got to slide this up and adjust it to where it's at 15 degrees. I may go just a little further out. But let me get that bottom part on there and get that bolted up. And then we have these keepers that will screw down here. So when the ladder folds up like that, you can hold it down tight where it won't rattle.
If you don't love that song, there is something wrong with you. That is Ram Jam Black.
Yep, that's gonna work. Short, really easy to install, and gonna help me get up in there a whole lot quicker. I just wanted to add this little clip. I watch a lot of the people I subscribe to, I watch on my smart TV. And there's no way to leave a comment on my TV. So I just wanted y'all to know that I do watch your videos, but there's just no way to comment from my smart TV, and by the time I get here, I am pretty much settled in. I worked out on that land all day today. It got up to 101. That was real temperature, and with a heat index of about 110. And I worked till about 4 o'clock. Anyway, that's Norm. He's building an awesome chicken tractor, and I wish I could tell him that. But like I said, I can't leave a comment on my TV. Now, I do go into my man cave and watch them on my computer sometimes. But I've been working so hard on that land out there that I've been going to bed really early, and my man cave time is just, well, there hasn't been any lately. Come in, take a shower, eat, watch a little bit of YouTube on my smart TV, and by the time it gets dark, I'm just about in bed. But then, keep in mind, I get up at 3:30, 4:30 every morning. Okay, This is why I don't leave comments very often, because I'm usually watching videos on my smart TV. No, you're not spoiled. You're not spoiled at all. Bill Clinton and Loretta Lynch, snakes on a plane.